Today's episode, we're going to be talking to you guys about 3 different types of shotguns, but they're all run around $100 and they're all different. So just enjoy. Alrighty, the first gun we have on today's list is a Mossberg 190 16 gauge. This is made Connecticut, USA. Again, from Mossberg. You know, based off of first looks, it's a really classic, you know, older style gun. You know, back then you have guns that aren't really too complicated. Nowadays you get all sorts of like semi-autos and crazy stuff like that. But these shotguns I'm going to talk about are very simple. And again, all these shotguns are around $100, if not most of them, or $100. So it's not really something that you're going to have to bring to bank with it to buy it. And it's, you know, kind of a cool gun to have in your family, because these guns last like 50, 60, 70, 100 years. I don't know. Depending on how well you take care of them. So for this one, you were going to start up top and work your way down. Same with all of them. There's nothing too complicated, so it's going to go kind of fast, and we're going to go ahead and shoot with them real quick. So up top we have our choke. You know, this is not really a choke I haven't seen too often. It's like, I guess it's an adapter that goes in the exterior side, and then it has sort of an inset in the middle of it. And then you have sort of a gas reduction thing right, come over to see. Those divots, I believe, are so it releases gas, and I guess the more gas that's released inside the gun, the less pressure that is built behind it. So, you know, let's say it's a teenager or whatever that's kicking it, they won't feel the pressure that this gun usually kicks. It won't hurt them as bad. I don't know. I believe that's how it is, though. And then you go down the barrel, you got the little knob up top here. I don't know if that's, I think it's just a style type thing. Again, all wood. This is pretty, I'm not even sure what wood this is made out of. I'm assuming some kind of hardened oak or like hardwood. You know, you got 2 bolts on the side to change it with. It's very simple, just a little flathead. Bolt action, simple enough. The bolt action, though, just like a lot of rifles nowadays, has to be on the setting of fire, which is simple. It's just green and red. And a lot of shotguns, if red's exposed, it means fire. But right now, if red is closed, it means fire. So that is safety, and this means fire. You guys can probably tell it's green and red. Just, you know, very universal, you know, signal for safety and fire. And then we have a clip. Now, how many shotguns you find nowadays have a clip? I think it's kind of special. So it's not a clip that's built inside the gun. This is actually an exterior clip that you retract and load and put inside the gun, so you don't really have too many mechanic problems that you can't get to. But yeah, let's go ahead and shoot it real quick and have some fun with this gun. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. To load this thing, it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and plop them in here just like this, like that. And then I'm actually going to put one in the chamber, one in the barrel real quick here, and then I'm going to send up the clip, just like that. Make sure those shells are down. Alright, you're good to go, just like that. It's kind of hard to tell. Not sure how well this is going to work, but we'll try. That's cool. I do notice, though, for sure, this gas, this is a 16 gauge, and I do notice my 20 gauge single shot is a lot more, has a lot more of a bigger kick than this does. So, oh, that was a dud. Man, I hate bees, dude. This is like the 5th time I had to relocate. Well, actually 4th time. Safe now, but I don't know if you guys can check that out. I've got a little sting right there. Freaking hurt. Oh man, this sucks. I got stung by a yellow jacket, relocated, got stung by a yellow jacket, relocated, got stung by another yellow jacket, and now we're on our 4th location. I must have stuck on some kind of nest or something. Alright, well, we're back to the gun here. So we have a Model IAT T 14 gauge from Mossberg. This is pretty much looks identical from the other one, but it's a lot more condensed, smaller barrel. Almost looks like a 22 because it's so small. It's just that there's a lot more space inside. You got the bead up front here, a bigger bead than the last one, not worn away, so we're still good with aiming for squirrels and stuff with this one. Again, bolt action. You got the same type of safety and fire style here, but on this case, when you have red exposed, it means fire. Green exposed, which there is no green, that means pretty much you're safe to go. So, again, that little knob switch side to side is your safe and fire stuff. Bolt action, just like that, the last one we talked about. This one is actually inside the whole gun, so you don't have the exterior clip. You have to reload and put it back in. But this one, however, it gets more jammed than the last one, which is kind of sucks. But so if you see a squirrel, you can sometimes hard for me to get 2 or 3 shots at the squirrel with this gun. I don't know if it's with not being as perfectly cleaned as it should be. We've cleaned this multiple times, but it still gets dirty over time, so you have to just take care of it. So we're gonna go ahead and fire a couple rounds at the soda bottles over there. We're like 50 yards from them. We got so many bees over there just freaking out. So again, guys, if you want to get this gun, it's about $100. Look at local dealers, local armed dealers, if you guys know of any near you that sell used guns, old guns, guns that you want to hand down to your son, gun you want to get to for your son, daughter, or nephew, niece, or whatever it is. So this is a great small gun for young kids. I have used this many times on squirrels. You can use this for deer. My dad used it for deer. He used a 410 slug, which is what we're going to be using today. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can get away from bees and try to fire some more rounds at those soda bottles over there. So off to the range. So all right, here we go. See if I can get that soda bottle. You guys can't really see here. How about now? Got him. That's one. All right, Bo. Off to the next and final gun. But before we do that, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I'm wearing. To support me, this is a fantastic way to do that. And if you guys like this stuff, I have a whole bunch of list of the different things you can get down in the description. You can click a link and check it out for yourself. But to start off, we have a multicam hat. It says Antlered Pursuit TV on it. Check that out. It's pretty dang cool. Awesome hat. Fits freaking unbelievably well. It's a snapback, so you can adjust it perfectly for any size head you have. Then you have the t-shirt. This is Antlered Pursuit TV shirt. Got my logo, another logo I have on my shirt. And then we have Sitka pants. And if you guys don't know, these pants are so comfortable. I mean, literally, you can wear these in the summer and not feel tired at all. Like the sweat sort of evaporates. I mean, you might get sweat in them if you're a really sweaty person, but they evaporate just like that in about 30 minutes outside. So that's a fantastic thing to wear with the shirt and with this hat. All right, off to the next third gun. All righty, and the third and final gun I want to talk to you guys about today is a Model 85 from Mossberg. This is a sweet looking thing. It actually looks kind of like a military type, look to it. It has this little knob, which I've seen on military guns before. It's like a little cheesy, kind of funny, cool looking thing. It's 100% solid steel, so it's not really cheap. And then you got exterior, interior clip here. It doesn't have a choke on it like the 16 gauge you guys saw. It just has a little pin up top there. This pin is actually almost broken. It's been banged around like you would not believe. But again, guys, these guns are around $100. If you check it out on your local used gun store, really, you could find these things pretty much in any of them, because people just sell them and they don't really want them anymore. Honestly, this is like a perfect hunting rifle for your kid or whatever. You don't have to deal with a shotgun. This might not be the thing to use for birds, or even rabbits, but for squirrels, dude, heck, this thing is like golden. You can actually use this for deer, put some slugs in this thing, and you're good to go. But essentially, this is how you use it. This, believe it or not, is your safety. So how to put it on safety, this is kind of a unique little thing, but you have a little notch right there. And all you do to put on safety, pull it back a little bit farther and just hook it like that. So you can't pull the trigger and it won't go back. So if it was on fire, it'll be where it was originally. Pull the trigger it's gonna fire. So it's a little safety thing for you. So you can actually be in place with your shell in the chamber and you just turn that over and you're on safety. Alright, so let's just go ahead and take that shot we were talking about real quickly here with the Model 85 from Mossberg, 20 gauge. Yeah, see, that thing kicked way harder than the 16 gauge with the gas holes in the front. That kicked probably another third more than that one did. But heck, as far as hunting rifles go, guys. But other than that, guys, I mean, these guns, you know, all three of these guns really, they're very simple, low maintenance, really. You know, just have to clean the barrel and maybe clean the little gears. You don't have to take out the whole thing. You can if you want. But you know, really, they're not really going to break down on you. $100, you can't really beat that. I mean, you could collect 10 of them. That's 10 guns for $1,000. I mean, you can't really beat that nowadays with like modern shotguns. Yeah, they're cool, but you know, really, are they going to last you 30, 40 years? They've never been proven. So this one's been proven to last 30, 40, 50 years. So I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to click that like and comment and or we'll do whatever down in the description that you feel like I deserved. So I will see you guys next time.